Y'all want to hear the first poem I ever wrote? Well, not first poem, but like the first spoken word piece I wrote. It goes, summertime. Those days were made for women. It's when they dress the best. It's when they wear less. It's when that summer breeze be... Hold up, man. I was about to recite this poem, but I started looking at this shit. Look at this wig she got on. Look at this. And she got it like her back arch to poke out her breast. I would not want a girlfriend like that. I would not. My girlfriend was black. Look at this shit. She got on fake eyelashes. She on a fucking wig and a blonde wig at that. She's like, and then like, if you didn't know who Nicki Minaj is, she looks like a dark white woman. She's like a dark white woman. You understand what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. You know, this shit is whack, man. Look, fake eyelashes, fake contacts. She got them contact, fake eyelashes, and a wig. And these are the kind of girls that be talking about they want a real man. They don't want that shit. And the bitches be dumb doing dumb shit like that. That shit is whack. Oh, so let me get on with my poem. It goes, summertime, these days were made for women. It ain't summer no more, it's cold. But anyway, the poem goes, summertime. These hot days were made for women. It's when they dress the best. It's when they wear less. It's when that summer breeze be blowing through that linen dress and it was giving me chills, making me sneeze. And she turned around and started blessing me. It was right there is where she sat. It was like in the center of this little smoke-filled nightclub. That's where the people was dancing and waving their hands in the air as they cut slices of pie into this thick white cigarette smoke. Same smoke smell I know I was going to carry home tonight in this brown coat, mixed with the cologne that I had on my armpit. I had a hint of brandy in my breath, but luckily I had a peppermint. And this girl, she was sitting in the center of her two girlfriends, and they were slapping high five and giving each other a toast. It was like they were celebrating their freedom. It was a Friday. It was a ladies' night. On the table was an empty ashtray, a salt and pepper shaker, and a candlelight that did the electric slide across the tip of her nose. And the light, it highlighted her foundation, her eyeliner, and her lipstick, and it put a blue streak through the center of her jet black hair. Me? I was sitting alone at a table that was meant for two, and I was checking out the girl in the middle. I think it was the way she bit her bottom lip and took sips of her daiquiri. And as the music played, she swayed from left to right. She persuaded me to right. And if she had any preconceived notions about me, I hoped they were right. So to get her attention, I wrote her a note. And the note read, you know, there's some mornings when I just don't feel like getting out of bed, and then I realize only bums sleep late. And that's a luxury I can't afford. I'm going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to give it all to you. She smiled, and we talked for a while, and the conversation grew in everything. I mean, everything about this girl I almost knew. She was 29 and fine, sex appeal and all, the whole nine. Her body was banging, and I ain't give a shit about her mind. She just had this kind of shape that could stop time, and time could not put his hands on her. She had the hourglass figure, and the way I figured, she could make me come quicker than a loaded gun with a hairy trigger. So I said to myself, bet, if she give me some, I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to concentrate real hard on somebody ugly. Now, the only thing that could stop her and I from doing this and that was what if. But then again, hey, why not? And for all these thoughts that we entertained, if they became reality, who should I thank? God? Well, that night we went back to my place and felt like she was adding youth to my bones. We started to melt like candles at a cheap hotel in Rome. Our thoughts ran parallel. We skipped over the paradox of dinner being a contract for sex. Pretty lady, you are my religion. And if you ever leave, please take my soul, but you got to leave my smile. You could kiss me and give me a cold, and I would carry it like it's a style. You could stop up my sink when you wash your hair, and that's to mark your territory, and I could say that you was here. You could leave your t-shirt, you could leave your underwear, you could leave a hat. Leave something to let me know that you're coming back. As a matter of fact, you could tattoo your name across my chest because my heart you just crushed, and you can write it in the initials if you're in a rush. One thing I need to know before you go. What your name is?